Hello, I'm Vince Moya, and welcome to the platform of the Actors Garage. We are part of This Is Real TV, a production company where we do a bunch of stuff. But today we're going to be talking about our latest community of actors called the Actors Garage, which we are super excited. Andrea and I have been working on this for a while, along with our group from This Is Real TV. And today we have a special guest, which is also part of This Is Real TV, and we're going to be talking to her a little bit about her experience with This Is Real, a little bit about her, and why she thinks the Actors Garage is a good platform for artists all over the world. So without further ado, here we are, actor, entrepreneur, singer as well, and all around great gal. Sonia Agostino.
Thanks,
Welcome
Vince.
to the show.
Hello.
Hello. So Sonia, thank you for being here. I know, it's always a pleasure for Andrea and I to have a guest on our show during this time, but it's always great to hear other artists as well to see what you're up to during this time and just share a little bit about you and your stories with everybody. So, Sonia, tell us a little bit about yourself, about your artistry. Maybe just start very briefly how you got involved in the acting world and how you got the itch to become an entertainer, an artist.
Well, okay. I started, oh my God, long time ago, 2000, I think 2009.
Mm-hmm.
And I started because of you, Vince. You needed, we did a little skit for New Year's.
Awesome.
That was my first time, and it was a great experience. And after that, I just enjoyed it. I kept on going. I usually used to sing, but so after I started acting with you, I came across, I'm like, wow, I love acting. I enjoy it. And it was my getaway. Right? From stress of my life. I was going through a lot at that time. And that's how I got started.
Perfect.
And then after a few years, you wrote a play called The Italian Virgin. And that was a big show. And
so tell us about that. How excited were you? Were you a little bit nervous because it was your first onstage performance with myself and with a bunch of other actors in front of a large audience? How did you feel?
I was very excited. I think every actor gets a little bit nervous when they start going on stage. But once you're in there starting, I did not think of anything, just enjoying like the crowd, like they're laughing at us. So we had great feedbacks with the Italian Virgin. And no, I was very, very proud of the play.
Awesome.
And I came across a lot of great people, great friends, and I call you guys family.
So Sonia, you got the acting bug. We had this crazy experience with the Italian Virgin. Was a great success, and then you wanted to keep going, which then we wrote. I went on to write The Modern Italian Family. Andrea Nisi, which is going to be speaking in a moment, was in it as well.
Yes.
You played my son, and you played Carmela, Giuseppe's wife, which I played Giuseppe. So just tell us a little bit, very brief. Was the second experience a little bit easier for you? Did you feel more comfortable? Were you still excited is what I'm saying. Were you still excited about the whole acting and theater experience?
Oh, absolutely. It's always the same feeling. Just before on stage, you get nervous and you're like, oh my God, I hope we're going to do good and we don't forget lines. Everybody goes through that, but it was the same feeling. Same feeling.
Awesome. But, yeah, Sonia, so you stuck with us. So would you say that Andrea and myself are good people to work with? What do you think? That's a hard
I
one.
heard you guys. You guys are my family, my best friends. You're always there to listen. Besides that, your work is amazing. You guys are very talented and great ideas, and we have to keep on going forward.
All right, Sonia. So I'm going to open it up now. We're going to talk about what we're doing next. This is what's exciting about these podcasts that we want to tell, all listeners and all artists all over the world about what we're planning to do. So enough about me for now. And yeah, Andrea, take it away.
Hello. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Sonia, my theater mommy.
Mm-hmm.
Sonia's my theater mom. She played the mom in Modern Italian Family. And that was a great experience. We had a blast. And I think we both enjoyed the ability to also, with Vince's patience with us and his open directing style, allowing us to improv. I think it allowed us to enjoy things a lot more and have fun with each other. So that's a compliment to Vince as well, and his ability to allow people to explore things and sort of add their own creativity. So that was awesome. And it's good to hear that you are interested in continuing. That's very promising. But to get to Vince's point, what we want to do with the Actors Garage, and we're hoping you're going to be a part of that as well, is to try and give people an opportunity to have a space that they can come to and kind of open up and practice their craft, work on, whether it be monologues or scene studies. And, we're going to be there to support all that. And Vince obviously has, a larger idea to go with that. And that's ideally, hopefully once a month, we can put on a show where it's kind of like how Vince describes it, like a Yuck Yucks, where you have like an open mic thing and people come and they perform and we have an audience there watching them. And potentially, hopefully one day some people in the industry can come and see them. So, not only giving people an opportunity to just exercise the craft, but potentially take it further. Obviously, some people get more breaks than others, right? So hopefully there's a person that can get a break out of it, and that'd be great. But I know for us, we're passionate about it. There's no real hidden agenda here. We don't have any motives to take advantage of people. We just want to help people, support people, and just kind of work with people that are passionate about the industry and film and theater, and just all around like-minded people that want a place to go to and share their thoughts and their ideas, and not feel like constricted because of maybe they're not getting the support that they think that they should be getting from family and friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, who knows, right? Sometimes there's a lot of people out there that it's almost like a dark secret that they're interested in something like this, So we just want to give people that platform to be able to come out there and express themselves. And we're really happy that you joined us today, because you're a great ambassador for it, right? You're a great person. You're very funny. You're bright. You always come with the right attitude to just grow and learn. And you also have really good ideas yourself. And you help us to sort of, sometimes Vince and I maybe tend to maybe go on these little,
Ground you, baby.
You pull us back to earth.
You need grounding.
It works. I think it's a good balance. It's like a good balance with all of us. And obviously Julia and Joe as well. It was great working with them.
Yes.
And we hope that they can, continue to sort of join us with all this. But that's the gist of what we're trying to do here. So just to kind of get your feedback on that, sorry for rambling, what do you feel is something that you might want to see from the Actors Garage that could potentially maybe help you further your acting as well? Or, any kind of thoughts why you think it might be exciting to be a part of it, and maybe some advice you have to other people as to why they should come.
I love the Actors Garage because there's times that people need to express their feelings, and acting is the number one way to express your feelings, and kind of let all your stress and everything out. So and even if they have a passion for it, even if they don't get far with it, just even doing it, it's good for your soul, I feel. So just even for fun, come and join us, even just for fun. I think it's great. I think it's also for actors, real actors that want to, will practice and get better, and having you guys there will help them.
So you don't think Andre and I will scare them off, right? Andre?
Absolutely not. You guys
No.
are great. You're professionals. So you've helped me a lot, actually, even in talking in front of a camera, or, you know, you get nervous, no matter what. Sometimes people have fear of that and they freeze. Like, if you don't put a camera in front of me, I would probably be more talkative and joking, being silly. But once a camera comes, it's like you freeze, and it's like, oh, am I doing this right? So you're always questioning because you have somebody right there. So you need to kind of, by coming to the Actor's Garage, you'll feel more comfortable with the camera. So when you're really out there on doing like commercials or whatever, you're going to get used to it and feel comfortable with the camera. So practice makes you perfect, because it takes that one person that will say, you were great. And there's a lot of positive, negative people in the world. So just feel that if it's negative, avoid it. Grasp the positive energy, and you'll feel good with yourself, and you can do it. You know what? Even if I'm not great, even if people like me or don't like me, hey, this is me. I'm sure out there's one person that will like me, you know?
No, that's true. That's a good point, because sometimes I think we're so, especially now with social media, we're so caught up with like that instant gratification. Like, we want things so quickly. Like, oh, I posted that video. I want somebody to like it. And
yeah, or how I look.
and
you know,
we struggle with that ourselves, right? Because we're trying to continue
fit
to
in.
make a name and grow the name. So I don't know. I just find that it's like a challenge every day, like to just continue to find some security in what you're doing, and we're always looking for some validation, right? That's what people want.
So true. Yes, that's what I mean. But
Hoping we can offer
think,
that to people, and not make them feel like, oh, if you don't get the validation from like this big time director or this actor that's been on so many things, that what you're doing, it's not worth it. And I think
I'm sure,
that's kind of silly to feel like, and I'm the worst. I don't even know. Like, it's much easier for me to give other people confidence than myself.
Look, this is raw. I want everybody to know that we do not have interviews with people. These are not paid actors, although all actors would love to get paid for our work. This is an open podcast community of actors where you're free to say whatever you wish. And you may say, hey, this is not a good idea. You guys are wasting your time, which is cool. And you know what? We will actually post that because we have nothing to hide. What you see is what you get. We are very sincere. We're very humble. And that's why Andrea and I have been friends forever. And now we have a bigger group, which they stuck with us for a reason. So, Sonia, that being said, you would say that this whole experience with us was positive, right? Like,
very positive.
elaborate a little bit on how that helped your personal life. Because if we can help you just escape from the regular stresses, or escape from, you know, maybe you've been going through something and you come here.
Well, that helped me a lot, because when I was around you guys, I didn't think of that, whatever was happening in my background. Right. So that helped me in myself, and I've learned from you guys, giving me advice, all the positive talks we've had, you know, so that helped me a lot. Awesome. Being confident in myself, trusting myself, don't overthink. So
that's good. Well, I mean, I could testify from, you know, when you were doing the Italian Virgin with myself, and now I'm sure they will agree. From that play to Modern Italian Family, which we just did, recently you've come a long way. You're more confident. You're more present in the moment.
Yeah, I
And you're
remember
more
one
sharp,
part.
you know, and you're
Sorry.
trusting yourself more. That's what a lot of actors I feel tend to do. They don't trust themselves in taking chances, because sometimes those chances are so worth it. If you guys look at all the famous films, it's all the stuff that was improvised that we remember the quotes today. It wasn't even in the script. They just went off. They were in the moment, right? So definitely you did improve. So thanks for that.
Yeah, there was like one part that we
Mhm.
rehearsed over and over. And it's funny because in every play, there's always that one part that I would have a hard time.
Mhm.
But at the end I do it. Like I did
Right.
it. So it took a lot of practice and a lot of directing.
That's the
But your advice on
Well, you
how
know
to
what? I
get
mean,
there, it
yeah,
worked. So you were a great help on that.
well, that's the
I
important thing is that you carried through with it. You followed through. You could have at any point put up a wall and been like, okay, I'm not doing that. That's as far as I go. But like you persevered. You even sang. Like you even did a singing part. So like
exactly.
you nailed it, right? Like you did everything and then some, right? So
Absolutely.
it was really nice to see you up there, and it was a nice moment when we were actually doing it. It was really fun, and hopefully we get to do it again, right? And
Yeah, for sure.
oh
Vince,
yes, we are.
Yeah.
you need to hear something too, Vince, because you're very important in continuing to motivate people to want to do it, because from one day to the next, sometimes from 1 minute to the next, people change their emotions change. You know what I mean? Our emotions change. But you
Mhm.
were always so good at kind of keeping focus on guys. Like this is about the production, right? So
Yeah.
that's a testament to you for that. And I think I want people to know, all the actors out there
Yeah.
that are watching or might be interested in joining Actors Garage, might be skeptical, might be thinking, what are these guys doing? Just know that you're going to be surrounded by people that are positive, they're supportive. They're not in it for their own, to their own ego and to pump their own tires. So we just want people to know that, and hopefully, the word gets out there and the vibe gets created, and one day we can get past this lockdown situation and actually get
Exactly.
into the office. Anyway,
Absolutely.
I just wanted to say that.
Yeah. So
I think it'll be fun just feeding off of people, just each
mhm,
other, just for fun, even like and
Well,
meeting
imagine
new
now,
people.
especially after all this, like everyone's
Yeah.
so like ramped up, right?
exactly.
It's gonna be a ball of energy. The room's gonna explode, probably, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But we just want to thank you for being on our show for sure. I'm sure you are part of an important part of the team as well from this Israel TV aspect. You're not just an actor. You know, you've been there, and and we recognize that. So people that have stick by us from the beginning, we're not like, oh, thank you, and we feel that now we don't need you. No, we are going to give you as much or as little time as you want in our production. Because Andrea knows me and I know him, and we stick together no matter what. That's the beautiful part about it is we pick each other up and we don't push people unless you want us to push you, we will. But the biggest thing about this, I just want to make it crystal clear, and we say it in every podcast, there is no membership fee. There is no scamming of, you come here and then the first time you come and then the second time we're going to force you to endorse something. No, we want everybody to understand that this is an open concept. It's exactly what Andrea said. It's a community of actors. We come together, we learn from each other. There is going to be some kind of structure, of course, or else we're going to be there for 9 hours, just talking about a little bit of everything. So every week there is going to be a structure, but definitely once a month. I think it's important, especially after this pandemic, that it's going to be very difficult, especially for artists to go into any theater space of any capacity. So the space that we have is perfect for 20-30 people max. That you need an audience, because every artist needs an audience. Let's face it, as an
Yeah.
actor, that's where you feed off. It's a triangle, right? You feed from
Yeah.
another actor to the audience back to you. So as much as this is great, I need to be in front of an audience as well. I'm sure you guys agree. So that's why it's so important for us to gather, this network of actors. We're all together, and you're going to showcase. If we can help you showcase yourself, that we're happy. We are the happiest people. That's what Ambe and I have been talking about from the beginning of time. And Sonia, thank you, because you're going to be part of that. And you've stuck by us for now, and you hopefully stick by us for a long time. We love to have you, of course. You got great energy, and hopefully you can inspire people as well, right? Look, you never expected to become an actor. I mean, your life maybe was going in different directions, and it's funny how everything just kind of works out for the good, of course, for great reasons. We hope to see you at the Actors Garage one day when this is all over. We do have a physical location. We ask you to follow the Actors Garage, of course. We have an Instagram page, which we're developing. And that's it. So, I mean, I don't know if Sonia, you want to say anything to close it up? And then,
well, I want to thank you guys for having me. And I'm happy to be part of the production. And yes, I will be there all the way, all the time. I'm always here. And like I said, we're family. You're stuck with me.
Perfect. Perfect.
Really appreciate it. Thanks for the time.
Awesome.
And keep watching.
The Actors Garage. We're going to be having an Instagram page. We have the Instagram page already up. You can follow us as well at This Is Real TV, REL. Everything will be posted in the link below. Follow us, guys. Reach out. You have any questions, messages, and we'll be there for sure. All right, Sonia, thanks again for being here. It was a pleasure. And yeah, we will be seeing you in the Actors Garage. Until next time, guys. And saying have a good evening and stay safe.